compassionate Father who actively seeks to restore what has been damaged by sin and brokenness. The parable of the lost son in Luke 15 from verse 11. The younger son, even when he had asked for his portion of his inheritance, and went away to a faraway country and squandered everything he had, and found himself eating with swines, while in his father's house he had everything. When he came back to his senses, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have enough bread to spare while I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me one of your hired servants. When our spiritual halls have broken and been destroyed by sin, our loving God does not give up on us. With his unconditional love and forgiving heart in our sinfulness, eating with swines, he does not stop loving us. He forgives us from all our sins. Only if from our sinfulness we come back to our senses. 1 John 1 verse 9 says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. If we confess our sins, he then forgives us and restores us to our original state to experience a lasting restoration. When our spiritual halls, sorry brethren, you're strong. Psalm 23 verse 3 says, he restoreth my soul. He leadeth me into paths of righteousness for his name's sake. The way the Father welcomed back his lost son is the same way our loving Father reacts when we are so deep in sin. He does not write us off, but he keeps hoping that one day we will come back to our senses. He tries everything possible to help us get out of sin. Busy eating with swines, our loving Father waits for us to come back to our senses. He waits patiently for us to come back to our senses. Let's confess our sins, then God will forgive us our sins and restore our spiritual holes that have broken. This parable shows God's willingness to welcome back those who have strayed and to fully restore their relationship with him. It is only God who can restore us back. It is only God who can rebuild the broken spiritual holes. Even our health. 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14 says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and heal their land. Our God is saying in this verse, while in the process of being restored, we also have a role to play. Unlike the parable of the lost coin in Luke 15 verse 8, a woman having 10 silver coins and loses one. No matter how much she looks for it, the coin does not